Then Matthias Ekholm just signed a contract, 3 years times $4 million a year.
Great
This
contract.
guy has been a horse for them.
And was so
20 plus
banged up
minutes a
last
night.
year.
So
But he
banged up.
loves it
Leader.
there. He knows he's at the end of his career. He knows he could be retiring in a year or two with injuries.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a different beast all in itself. He was not prepared to go move again. He likes it there,
$4 million.
right?
Goodness.
Yeah.
Steal.
But there's like Lane Hudson. My understanding, it was fairly close to a new contract.
Was close.
Was close
Until
the bar changed.
Yeah.
Till the bar went up.
Until he read my article that said, don't give 8 years away.
Hudson's
Till-
dad's
See
like,
where
that
this thing's
Barney's
going."
pretty smart.
Till
Just see
the
where it's going here.
price of poker just went up. So where, Montreal, I don't know, can they turn around and say, hey, Connor wants to win really badly, and
He's like, yeah, Connor's got 100 sheets in the bank.
You need to show that you want to win too here.
Yeah.
But it's,
Buddy, I know.
It's coming.
But
it's
if
coming, right?
if I'm a rookie who's made $2 million over 2 years or whatever Hudson's going to be at, it's
So,
not the time to tell me
Listen,
to think about the
I
team.
know we
Yeah.
got Leaf Hour here coming up, but it's kind of appropriate if you do have the sound of Austin Matthews being asked about Connor McDavid's contract and how maybe social media kind of twisted it a little bit.
I do have the clips. Make sure they're in there for Derek.
And again, it really now comes down to all these superstars having that hang over their heads.
Well, they're like, that's it. Every single one of them is going to have to answer the question. And some of them probably resent McDavid for whatever happened and for what he did. But again, that's not McDavid's problem. Like, he did something that he thought was right for himself and for his team and for the chance to win the cup, which he needs to do. But yeah, Derek, do you want to play what Matthews said?
Yeah.
So this is the first one. Is Matthews clip one is from yesterday on McDavid's contract, Derek.
Yeah, I think for him, it's all about winning and setting himself up for the best opportunity to do that. So, I don't really know. I'm not like in those conversations or anything. Obviously, I have a lot of respect for him, and I've been fortunate to get to know him over the years. And I know that my time around him, that's the main thing that he obviously wants to do. That's what everybody wants to do, is to win. And
Okay, so social media had...
Well, I saw the clip that got, in writing, it was like, for him, it's about winning when he was asked about McDavid's contract. And that's where it gets stopped.
That's right.
And I look at that.
It got twisted.
I sent a snarky tweet, and then I'm like, you know what?
What did you say?
I just sent a meme of like somebody being depressed reading that. Like, I sent a guy smoking a dart and being like, oh, I'm depressed. A verbal meme. Ben Affleck smoking a dart looking over a balcony. Anyways, I went and actually listened to it, and I don't think there's ever been more of a nothing burger than what he said there.
So did social media try to twist it like he cared about winning, but you never cared about winning?
Correct.
Because you took the most amount of money?
Correct. That's basically what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like, once again, the Leaf stars milking everybody for everything, and the other guy taking less. That's what it got to.
That's right.
Yeah.
Not like
So there you go.
Matthews couldn't have had more money, too. It's also, there can be a pretty girl and another pretty girl.
He could, on his last deal, he could have gone above $14 million.
Well, I was going to say.
And the Leafs would have stroked that check, too.
Sure.
I would say that, he took less, but I don't think that was his intention. Like, I think there's process versus results with Matthews where he took the highest AAV in the league at the time, which I don't think it was his intention to take less, but he ended up taking less now that all these contracts are coming
I
out.
don't know about that. I don't
You don't
agree
know?
that he tried
I
to
don't
max
know.
it. Kip just
Well, no,
said he could get more money.
I think he could have got more, but I don't think he's like, I'm going to take a whole lot less here. I think he signed a great contract for 4 years, and like it turned out to be less. I don't know. I don't know if it was his intention. Anyways,
It's funny, though.
we got lots of time to talk about the Leafs.
It's
next.
but this is all about the money. I don't want to get into the contracts and the money in our Leaf Hour. But I think it just shows you what the appetite is on a fan base or social media for these guys now moving forward. They got to be so careful on what they ask for and how much, because there's a whole fan base out there that will turn on you because you're just too greedy, and you have to make a choice, money or winning, but you don't get both in the NHL anymore.
Yeah, I think that's going to change though with the cap going way up. Like
it's not.
yes, Kip, because it used to be here was the pie, and when you took more, you took it from your ability to have more of the pie. If all, right now, how many teams? I think like 25 teams are within $2 million of the cap. In 3 years, that's not going to be the case. It's going to be 12 teams are within $3 million of the cap. And so when
It
you're
just
taking
takes
a bigger,
it just takes one guy to be a Kaprizov and take 17 or
It
20 or
certainly can
21,
happen.
22.
yeah, it certainly can happen.
Depends
but I
if
think
one
it's gonna
guy.
happen less.
It depends if one guy hoards all the money, the
But
new
you just-
money.
It's just not going to matter when there's enough to go around if you're a team that's spending to the cap and the cap's 130 or whatever. I do think it's going to change a bit. But right now, it is still a thing.
Yeah.
And I do think that it's part of hockey's culture, where as Canadians in particular, we demand humility. We look at Bobby Orr and Wayne Gretzky and Connor McDavid and Sidney Crosby and these guys who are humble and they don't talk about their accolades. And so we don't want to see our greats say, yeah, pay me, baby. It's just been this culture, this sport. Because in other sports, these guys are taking supermax deals in the NBA. It doesn't matter. You just get the money you can.
Yeah.
I do think part of hockey culture does play into it.
Totally.
And not everyone thinks that way or feels that way. So you're right. You're going to have to be careful about
Yeah.
admitting, like, hey, I'm trying to get the bag here.
We have 1 minute left in our national hour. Sportsnet just put out, their picks are on the way. I see my good friend Justin Bourne represented on here with a Stanley Cup pick of the Florida Panthers, really going out on a limb there.
Yeah.
Kipper, did you actually pick the Blues? to
I
win the
did.
Cup?
Yeah, I did.
The ones from St. Louis?
Yeah.
You know what?
I love that
I've been
pick.
going through the teams.
Yeah.
They're not bad, man. They're not bad at all.
Okay. They should have beat Winnipeg.
Absolutely. Got
Robert
miracle
Thomas has
Perfetti
taken a
at
step
the buzzer.
to
Was it
start
Perfetti
here.
at the buzzer?
Perfetti at the buzzer.
Miracle.
Yeah.
It was a miracle that they didn't beat Winnipeg in the first round.
Yeah. But they might have got starched
They would
by
need,
Dallas.
they would need an ad or two. The Blues would need an ad or two.
It's an Amber Bold
Yeah.
Love it.
But
prediction.
that's allowed.
Nobody asked me, but Leafs.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I never get asked, but Leafs.
Would you take them every year?
Yes,
Is that-
Leafs.
Oh.
Oh, you're
My,
you know
my, cup,
what?
my cup pick is the Leafs.
You're the John Garrett of Toronto. He
Thomas.
picked Vancouver for 20 years.
I like to think of myself as Boomer from ESPN. He picked the Bills in San Francisco to be in the Super Bowl every single year. So Leafs and Oilers, Leafs in 7 in the Stanley Cup final.
Our thanks to David Amber, who's getting ready. Big night on the network. Montreal, Toronto, 7 p.m. And then that's followed by the Edmonton Oilers and the Calgary Flames. It's the NHL on Sportsnet. Our thanks to David Amber, by the way. So we got Leaf Hour coming up here.
Let's
It is
talk
time.
Leafs.
Ugh, Sammy, you got a lot to say.
Cowan talk.
Don't go away. We're back after these words. Welcome back to the studio. It's the Real Kipper and Bourne Show, second hour. It is our Leaf edition. Nick Kypreos, Justin Bourne, Sammy McKee.